The mystique of three tones, brown green, and gray in the harmony of life. I, the cosmic code of three colors. A. Brown, manifestation of Earth's maternal fame. Brown is the visual embodiment of the Earth element in the five elements theory. Carries the primal nurturing power of the universe in the ancient Huangdi nation. Yellow emperors in a canon. Earth is revered for its ability to nourish and harmonize all things. And brown embodies this virtue, resembling both the steadiness of fire clay and the inclusiveness of humus from the ahuri murals of Egyptian pyramids to the bronze vessels of China Shang and Zhou dynasties. Brown has always symbolized the weighted civilization's foundations in the chakra system. Brown resonates with the root chakra, grounding life like tree roots embedding into the earth. Modern psychology studies show that people in brown environments experience a 2-3% decrease in anxiety, likely tapping into humanity's genetic memory of earthly protection. B. Green, awakening of wood's vitality. Green represents the wood element, corresponding to the eastward sunrise, and spring as 勃发 vitality, Di Qing Shen. Hexagram uses SP rooting plants to reveal green as energy of dynamic growth. It's not only the life code of photosynthesis, but also the wellspring of human creativity in Denghuang murals. The medicine Buddha wears a green robe, signifying healing through vitality. In Western alchemy, green symbolizes the rebirth stage after the greater, marking the threshold of old self, disintegration and new self awakening. From a quantum physics perspective, green light's wavelength, 500 to 570 nanometers, lies in the balanced zone of the visible spectrum, projecting mainly as green xuexue, metaphysical attribute of reconciling contradictions, like plants performing both photosynthesis and respiration. Green teaches us to find dynamic balance between advancement and retreat. See gray, the threshold of chaos. Gray's mystery lies in its neither black nor white intermediacy in the five elements. It extends from earth, like rocks and rubble, while lahan, implicitly containing metal and water properties, like oxidized metal and inquartion. Taoist philosophy of profound mystery is visually embodied in this gray zone between being and non-being. Jungian psychology links gray to the shadow self, seeing it as the unintegrated part of the subconscious. The Taoist judgment card often uses gray tones, symbolizing the collapse of old orders and soul awakening physically. Gray is the ultimate form of all colors mixed, like the primordial soup after the Big Bang, holding infinite possibilities to the symbiosis of three tones. Microcosmic of five elements. Generation and restriction. I. Green would uphold on earth the wisdom of growth. The interaction between green and brown neurons. The wood restricts earth law of the five elements, but this restriction is not confrontation. It's like plants rooting in soil. Agricultural metaphor in rice paddies. Tender green seedlings emerge from varying shades of brown soil, absorbing nutrients while loosening the earth. With roots, this teaches that true growth isn't a blind expansion from roots, but finding balance between acceptance and breakthrough. Korea inside. A taxi EO painted office walls warm brown. Another giant monstera plants gray. Boosting team creativity by 40%. Brown S. Stability provided grounding for green's ideas, while green's agility prevented brown's potential stagnation. B. Gray as harmony. The Tai Chi of yin and yang. Gray mediates between brown and gray. Feng Shui in homes. The Laozhai old house. Like the northwest corner. Hindering wealth, a Feng Shui master suggested. Placing a gray, brown ceramic jar earth. With 3 silver willow branches green. There the jar's solidity filled the void. Willow's vitality activated chair. And the unearned unexpected. Investment within 3 months. Mental healing. Depression patients using gray meditation, imagining gray smoke wrapping the body. Combined with green, rainforests, and brown earth support imagery. Effectively reduce suicidal thoughts. Gray S. KS 包容 contains negative emotions. Green's hope drives transformation. And brown's stability offers security. See earth and metal generating water. The mystery of cycles. The combination of brown earth and gray. Implicit metal can catalyze water energy. Business layout. Your coffee chain set a gray, brown stone wall behind. The cash register with embedded water features. Stone, earth and water formed. Wood generates metal. Metal generates water wealth pattern. While green plants soften at the stone sharpness, increasing sales by 27%. Spiritual cultivation. In earth burial meditation. Practitioners imagine body turn into brown soil. Consciousness rising as green branches. And finally returning to gray dust. These 3 color transformation aligns with Buddhism as formation. Existence decay emptiness. Helping break attachments to the ego. Then practical applications. From objects to the soul. A. Calibrating spatial energy with 3 colors. 1 foyer, brown for foundation, green for chair. Place a brown wooden sheer cabinet. Earth on the left of the entrance. And a large green pothouse wood on the right. Brown stabilizes the home. As Qigong, energy field. Green guides vital chain. If the door faces west, metal. Hang a gray crystal curtain above to neutralize. Potential wood restricts earth conflicts. 2 bedroom. Gray for harmony, brown for peace. Use miso beige, gray wall fabric. Balancing 5 elements. With a dark brown upholstered headboard. Earth for stability, bedding in light gray. With gray, brown geometric patterns promotes sleep and creativity for insomnia. Place smoky quartz brown and green phantom quartz green under the pillow to balance brain waves via crystal energy. 3. Study. Green for wisdom, gray for focus. Hang a gray-green landscape painting. Wood, earth 共生 behind the desk. With asparagus ferns green. And gray ceramic brush washes earth. 1. The table, bookshelves in gray-white tones, with warm yellow lighting former. Wood generates metal. Metal generates water, wisdom field, creative. Workers can place green for right inspiration. And G-quartz focus on the desk to enhance mental flow. B. Tuning human aura with 3 colors. 1. Clothing, aligning with seasons. Spring, wood prosperous. Wear light green with gray, brown belts. Scarves to balance live a cheer of our activity. Lead summer earth prosperous. Dress in dark brown cotton. Wear green agate to strength and spleen stomach. Function for excessive earth energy obesity. Drowsiness. Add gray accessories, silver gray scarves. To introduce metal and drain earth. Meditation. Wear gray linen robes. Hold green phantom quartz and smoky quartz. Imagine 3. Color light wheel circulating.